Few moments in nature unfold as quickly and unpredictably as a sudden attack. Among dense bushes, rocky crevices, and dangerous terrain, predators must face struggling prey, stronger rivals, and even the risk of becoming victims themselves. Strength can create an advantage, but speed, precision, and the ability to choose the right moment ultimately determine the outcome. And what the cameras capture shows that sometimes the most terrifying attack can end in a way no one could have predicted. Amur Viper versus chipmunk. The Amur Viper is a short-bodied pit viper that specializes in hunting rodents, sensing its surroundings primarily through scent, temperature, and the faintest vibrations traveling through the ground. This species is ovoviviparous, with the eggs developing inside the mother's body instead of being laid in an external nest. When the breeding season arrives, young Amur vipers are born inside a thin membrane and quickly break free to begin life on their own. From the moment they are born, young Amur vipers already possess functioning venom glands, giving them the ability to defend themselves and hunt small prey. Although venomous from birth, their modest size still makes juvenile Amur vipers vulnerable to many predators. A chipmunk's incisors grow continuously and are designed to bite through hard materials, so they can also cause serious injuries to the body of a small snake. And for a chipmunk, eating a venomous snake does not necessarily mean being envenomated, because venom is most dangerous when injected directly into tissue through a bite. Not every juvenile survives this harsh early stage, but those that do will quickly become efficient hunters. For a sufficiently mature hunter, approaching a chipmunk is not too difficult. Venom allows the Amur viper to reduce direct struggles with its prey while lowering the risk of injury during dangerous encounters. Water snake versus fish. Despite having no fins, water snakes still move efficiently by bending their entire bodies into continuous S-shaped curves. In streams and shallow waters, their usual prey often includes frogs, small fish, and many other aquatic creatures. But hunting fish underwater is never easy because the prey has superior speed and can change direction almost instantly. The snake must repeatedly close the distance and launch multiple strikes because sometimes a series of attempts is needed to gain a single successful opportunity. Without venom to quickly subdue its prey, it must hold the fish firmly in its jaws and prevent it from escaping. Catching the prey is only half the challenge because swallowing a large fish can take dozens of minutes. And these hunters need to remain highly focused. Amur Rat Snake vs. Rat. During the hottest period of summer, female Amur rat snakes begin searching for secluded places to lay a fairly large clutch of eggs. An adult female can lay up to around 20 eggs, then remain near the nest instead of immediately leaving as many other species do. However exhausted after long days of laying eggs, she is forced to search for something to fill her empty stomach. And nestling birds may be the easiest target. But when their chicks are threatened, protective instinct drives the mother birds to ignore the danger repeatedly approaching and trying to drive the predator away. Perhaps she needs to find another prey animal that is easier to handle. Without needing venom, the Amur rat snake can still overpower many prey animals through muscular strength and an impressive ability to hold them firmly. Shrew versus snake. Shrews are among the most aggressive small mammals in nature. They usually live alone and do not readily tolerate members of their own species entering their territory. Their tiny bodies burn energy extremely quickly. When two individuals meet a dispute, can rapidly turn into repeated biting, because for them, both food and space are vital resources. Their small size does not limit their predatory ambition either. Many shrews eat invertebrates and even attack prey larger than their own bodies. The most dangerous weapon in some shrew species is hidden inside their own salivary glands. The venom is produced by glands beneath the jaw and then delivered directly into the prey's body through bites. Many individuals are highly territorial and are ready to rush in and bite one another when disputes arise over living space or food resources. However, shrew venom is mainly used to paralyze insects, worms, snails, and other small animals they hunt, rather than having much effect on members of their own species. A shrew's eyesight is not especially remarkable, but in return, they possess an extremely sensitive sense of smell and highly developed tactile perception. The whiskers growing around the snout help them detect movement and pinpoint the location of prey with very high accuracy. A snake has accidentally entered the feeding area of these tiny predators. The small mammals immediately use their sharp teeth to bite repeatedly at the head, while venomous saliva gradually paralyzes the snake before it becomes a protein-rich meal. King cobra versus python. The king cobra specializes in hunting snakes, so deliberately attacking a long and flexible body like a python is not unusual. But the python does not need venom to fight back. Its weapon is its entire body, especially once it has wrapped its first coils around its opponent. The python's constriction places direct pressure on the king cobra's circulatory system. Each time the opponent exhales, the coils tighten further, restricting blood flow to the brain and damaging internal blood vessels. The king cobra lying motionless may indicate that its body is gradually losing consciousness as the supply of oxygen and blood to the brain declines. Although the king cobra is almost completely motionless, the deadly confrontation between the two predators is still not entirely over. Reptiles can tolerate oxygen deprivation better than humans. Sometimes the king cobra's motionless state is simply the result of exhaustion or a temporary inability of the body to respond. Therefore, if the python loosens its coils for even a moment, that venom-filled head can still suddenly rise and deliver a retaliatory bite. King cobra vs. mangrove snake. The mangrove snake is a phantom hunter of the night, wearing mesmerizing colors among the mangrove forests of Southeast Asia. Its glossy black body crossed by striking yellow bands makes this predator one of the most intimidating figures on low branches near the water. Instead of possessing long front fangs, this snake uses fangs positioned deep in the rear of its jaw, along with a biting, holding, and chewing motion to deliver venom into its prey. Its venom is relatively mild to humans, but can have serious effects on small prey, such as birds and lizards. But this time, the predator itself becomes the target of an even more dangerous opponent. When encountering the mangrove snake, the king cobra quickly demonstrates its snake hunting ability with a powerful bite that locks onto the area near the head. This attack position both limits the victim's ability to turn back and bite, and allows the predator to more easily control and orient the prey's body before swallowing it. Because when swallowing begins from the head, the scales on the prey's body lie in the direction of swallowing, allowing the entire snake to slide through the throat more smoothly. The two sides of the lower jaw move forward, alternately working together with inward curving teeth to gradually pull the defeated snake's body deeper into the digestive tract. The confrontation ends coldly, once again showing that in nature, a single moment of lost advantage can be enough to turn a predator into another hunter's meal. The moments we have just seen show that in nature, an attack can change completely within just a few seconds. The one holding the advantage can suddenly face a counterattack, while a decision that seems perfect can sometimes lead to a completely opposite outcome. That is also what makes confrontations in the wild so unpredictable. No victory is guaranteed until the very final moment. If these moments impressed you, leave a comment, hit like and subscribe to the channel to continue discovering even more intense confrontations. Thank you for watching. See you again on the next journey.